This whole gaming setup cost me under $800, and in this video I'll show you the process of building the entire setup and also testing it out in some games. As you saw from the thumbnail, I'm going to be using a gaming laptop to power this whole setup. This right here is the laptop I'll be using, the MSI JF63. Now this laptop does have some slightly older components since it actually released in 2020. At the time you could find this thing on Amazon for around $500 to $600, and with that it comes with the Intel i5-10300H CPU, and for the graphics card it's rocking the Nvidia GTX 1650. Believe it or not though, for this price range these kind of laptops were the best deals back then because of the inflated prices in gaming PCs. But obviously these parts aren't anything too crazy now in 2024, but if you're not super competitive and you're fine with turning some game settings down, then this laptop is completely okay. Obviously, I could just say this is the final setup because the laptop itself already has a lot of the essentials you need. For example, it's got a decent quality screen, a functioning keyboard, and an okay trackpad. But obviously, the whole point of this video is to make a much more complex gaming setup, so I'm going to be adding some more things. First off, I've got a laptop cooling stand, which is designed to give your laptop better airflow. And as you can see, there is a built-in fan inside. The main reason I'm going to be using this is because gaming laptops produce a lot of heat, usually because of the CPU and GPU. For some perspective, most gaming laptops around this price range only come with around 1 or 2 fans, and usually PCs have anywhere from like 3 to 9 fans. So these laptop cooling pads can definitely be effective depending on the one you have. This specific one I have right here doesn't do too much to lower the temperatures on my laptop, but it does raise it off the table quite a bit. It kind of exposes the vents on the bottom of the laptop. So usually you can find these cooling stands or just normal laptop stands for around $20. The next part of the setup I'm going to focus on is the display. So this laptop comes with a standard 1080p screen with only a 60Hz refresh rate. And also this screen just has some really bad color accuracy. You can literally tell the difference between my gaming monitor screen and my laptop screen. Anyway, since this is going to be more of a budget setup, I'm going to be using this 75Hz Scepter office monitor. It comes in at 22 inches and the screen quality is just way better than the one on the laptop. And believe it or not, you can get this monitor for around $70 brand new on Amazon. Because I'm going to be using a monitor, the laptop is going to be further away from me, so I'm going to need to get some extra peripherals so we can still comfortably use the setup. Starting with the keyboard, I'll be using this Corsair K65 mini keyboard. You can get this for fairly cheap, but there's definitely a lot more options for even cheaper on Amazon. And as you can tell, it's got a 60% layout, so you are missing quite a lot of keys. But one of the best things about this keyboard is definitely the switches, since it comes with really fast Cherry MX Silver switches. Not only do these sound pretty good, but they also got a low actuation point, which makes them really good for gaming. And obviously it's not a gaming keyboard if it doesn't have RGB, so you can actually control all of that from the Corsair app. Moving on though, I do need a mouse for this setup since the trackpad on the laptop is just not going to cut it. So huge thank you to Keychron for sending this mouse out to me and making this setup a whole lot better. So this is their M3 mini wireless mouse, and let me unbox it real quick. This is the version of the mouse with the 4000 Hz pulling rate, but they do also have the cheaper version with 1000 Hz. The main difference is that you don't get this really cool USB dongle and it has a little bit more delay. But talking about the mouse itself, I really like the design since it's so minimalistic and it fits in my hand pretty well. And the fact that you can use this wirelessly or wired makes this a super versatile mouse, whether you're using it for normal tasks or gaming. And for gaming, which is what we're going to be using it for today, it's an absolute beast since the DPI can go up to 26,000 and the mouse only weighs 55 grams. And if that's not enough, you can download the Keychron engine software to control more of the mouse settings directly from your computer. I'm super excited to use this in the budget setup, so again, huge thank you to Keychron for making this possible. So I have the keyboard and the mouse, but we obviously are going to need a mouse pad, and I have two options for what I can use. The first option right here is a black SteelSeries mouse pad, but I also have my mouse pad that I use in my main setup, and this one costed only $10 on Amazon, which is pretty impressive since it's super big as you can tell, and it's got this really cool design. I've pretty much added all the essential components of the setup now, but I do have a few other things I want to show you, mainly adding to the aesthetic side of the setup. First off, we got some RGB lights from Appeck. They actually offered to send these out, and I thought they would look pretty cool in the setup. So they sent me two RGB lights, but the first one are actually these RGB smart light bars. You can use these lights in a number of ways. For example, you can stand them up vertically or horizontally, but I'm going to be attaching these to the back of my monitor to give the whole setup a nice glowing effect. I really hope this turns out the way I have it pictured in my mind. Okay, here's how they look after setting them up. I honestly really like the effect they add to the setup, because before this whole space used to look super boring, but to control the lighting, you can download the app and change the effects and colors from there. Also, if you have Alexa or Google Assistant, you can use those as well to control the lights. And if you thought that was it, the team at Appeck also hooked me up with some TV backlights. So this isn't going to be part of my setup, obviously, but these lights are actually designed to be set up behind your TV. And as you can see, they're sort of built like normal LED strips, except the colors actually sync with whatever's showing on your TV. The whole setup process wasn't too difficult either. As you can see, these lights give a super immersive experience. And if you see these in person, they look even better. Anyways, I know I went off track from the actual gaming setup, but now let's move on. Here's a preview of the completed setup. So I'm gonna load up Fortnite real quick on this setup and test it out in some games. Alright, so I'm in creative right now and I'm getting around 160 FPS. It is a pretty empty map though, so it might not be super accurate. And I have to be honest guys, I have not played like an actual game of Fortnite in I'm pretty sure over a month, so I might be really rusty in this video. The first thing I notice is definitely the monitor, because this is actually half of the refresh rate I usually play, so it does look a little bit choppy to me. And then also I do notice the mouse being a lot lighter and the buttons just feel so much different to my normal mouse. But yeah, we're going pretty crazy with the builds here. Oh. But yeah, if you want like a really fast keyboard on a budget, this is actually like a really good option. The switches are just so light, like you barely have to press down on a key. As you can see, like I'm barely pressing, it's just actuating. Anyways, I'm gonna hop into a real game just so we can get an idea on how this performs in a more realistic scenario, because obviously you're not always gonna be on creative. Alright guys, so I'm in a real game right now, as you can see. I actually did play like 1 or 2 games, so I do know the map a little bit. I'm not sure where to drop actually. Brawlers Battleground, that's where I'm gonna go. We are getting a bit of stutters when we're dropping, but that's pretty normal, especially on an older device like this. So I'm getting like 120 FPS, but it kind of drops to like a little bit lower, especially when we like load in new stuff. I really hope we got a game with AIs, because I do not feel like fighting. 40? Yeah, okay, this kid is just hiding from me, dude. Oh, he's just full healing. Okay, I got a kill. Oh, I just have to run away from that kid. I have like nothing, so I have to run away. Oh my gosh, I just got him. Dude, this 75 hertz is actually tripping me up so bad right now. But yeah, we got a crown from that guy. Let's go. But yeah, right now I'm getting like 120 FPS, just giving you guys an idea. And every now and then it does kind of stutter, but I'm assuming if you played like a few games and just loaded everything in, it would probably perform like way smoother. Oh, kid on me. Got him. I think these guys are all bots. I don't think that's a real player. But yeah, let's take some shields again. Right now, my favorite part of the setup is probably either the keyboard or the mouse. Like, they just feel so smooth to use. Oh, what is this kid doing? How do you get off? Oh, got the kill. This has to be like the best looking POI ever though. This dude seriously just run away. I think my whole lobby right now is bots. Oh my god, I'm lagging so much right now. My ping literally went up, I think. I'm just build fighting the air right now. Are you kidding me? Fighting here is actually so annoying. I swear, you cannot, like... Oh my god, I'm actually about to die. I'm actually about to die. I'm actually fighting, I think I'm fighting 2 kids. Dog, stop. Stop running from me. Oh, he's on high now. Oh my god, I just died, no way. How did I not kill him there? Alright guys, so I actually switched to Tilted Zone Wars because I found out that I'm really bad at Fortnite. So yeah, this is also pretty similar to a real game. I mean, you have a lot of people in pretty tight space, so the FPS is gonna be pretty similar to a real game. I think it's a bug with this map, like I kind of lag around when I move. Like I literally start teleporting, or it's just my Wi-Fi, but okay, we got some sweats in this lobby. Got the kill. Easy kill. Oh, the delay is so bad with this monitor, bro. Dog. Man, like none of these people can actually fight, bro. All they do is just spam build. I mean, that's kind of what I do, but oh my gosh, he's knocking me down. Oh my god, he's actually, okay, he's Spider-Man, he's Spider-Man. Let's go. Come on. Oh, someone's inviting me. Okay. I'm trying way too hard to kill this kid. I appreciate you guys for watching the video as I spent a lot of time planning it out. Let me know what you guys thought of the setup I built and make sure to join my Discord server.